how do we budget and handle money? We don't. My marriage advice.
Okay, wait,
for a
let me
newlywed
try it
couple.
again. How are you so successful? I don't know. Why? That's my comfortable side.
Okay, is that your good side?
That's the side of leadership. That's where I sit.
You wanna start it?
No.
No.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Q&A with Michael.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's video. It's a bonus video, and it's an extra special video because Mr. Jens is here. Mr. Michael.
Am I supposed to look in the camera?
Yes.
Okay.
I am gonna try, I have not told you this yet, I'm gonna try to make this like unedited.
Oh, Jimmy.
So be aware of what you're saying.
Okay.
I feel like that would be really fun, don't you think? It'd be like a challenge where we have to like really, at least eating off of Jordan's high chair. So the only edits that you'll see is if we just have like long pauses because nobody wants to hear that. But we're doing a Q&A today. I asked you on my Instagram, which is EmmaGraceJens, if you guys had any questions for Michael and I. We did one of these. Do you remember doing this at our first house 2 years ago? We should watch it, but I just look at the thumbnail. Here, let's click it for 2 seconds.
I almost was wearing the same sweater.
Uh-huh.
That's the other one.
You look no different. Yeah, you do. You look older. You've got a beard.
No.
Okay. Okay. I asked you guys on Instagram, and I have a whole list on my phone of some questions that you guys asked. So some of them are about Michael specifically. Is this crooked? A little bit.
Remember, it's unedited.
Oh, I know it is. Okay. Is that better or is that worse? Is it? Okay. Some of them are about Michael specifically, and then some of them are about marriage, some of them are about parenting, so just a nice variety. And also make sure you go follow me on Instagram. What? Yeah, he has no idea what's coming, and I just looked at these this morning, so. Okay.
Ellie, now is not the time to eat your lunch.
It's not. Ellie, come on.
That's alright.
Okay, what were our first impressions of each other? Ellie!
Let's move in the other room real quick. My first impression, Emma never believes this, but I remember seeing Emma walk in to our high school, and it was just her and I in there in the classroom. It was a nice, high school sweetheart story, and I was like, I want to marry that girl. She doesn't believe me, but I'm being very honest.
That was beautiful, thank you. I didn't hear all of what she said, but my first impression was, I remember like walking into our class and he was the only person in there, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Which actually there was another question about how did we meet, so that makes sense to have answered that one first. But we met the very first day of school in high school. At our high school, and I feel like probably at a lot of high schools, the first day of school is just freshmen. So when we were freshmen, we were the only ones there, and we were some smarty pants, and I don't even know what class it was, but it was a math class for like upperclassmen that we were both in because we're smart.
Geometry.
Was it geometry? Yes, which is not even that smart. But anyway, so we were the only two freshmen.
MC squared.
We were the only two freshmen in that class. So when we like walked in, it was literally just Michael and I and the teacher. Like, that's it, the first day. And we were both kind of like, this is strange. And so all I was thinking about was like, why is there literally one other person in this class? Like, he looks a little wild. And then we became besties that freshman year and buds. And then the year or two after that, we started dating, and we've been together ever since. So this year it will be
10.
Oh my gosh, this year will be 10. That's crazy, 10 years of dating. So that's wild. No peeking. Okay, do we have a first date story? Somebody asked that, and I don't really feel like there's a story. We went out for coffee. Michael was a sweaty mess because he was so nervous. That's like all that I remember, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it, yeah. Okay, I had to do a cut because Michael said the name of the local coffee shop that we went to. I'm not sharing that. Okay, what is your best advice for newlyweds? Do you want me to go, or do you want to think?
Travel while you can.
That is good advice. We couldn't afford to travel though, to be fair.
Save your money.
Literally polar opposite. That's what you just said.
Work hard.
Okay. But none of that really has to do with being a newlywed, though, to be fair. My marriage advice.
Okay, wait,
for a
let me
newlywed
try it
couple.
again. Be patient with each other.
That's a good one. Mine would be, I feel like one of the biggest pieces of marriage advice that people say is like, never go to bed angry, right? But I feel like we learned it's okay to go to bed angry because when you're tired and it's late at night, sometimes you're a little bit irrational and upset. And sometimes it's better to go to bed angry and like deal with it in the morning when you've slept on it, you're a little more rational, and it's usually not that big of a deal like 12 hours later, you know? So I feel like we learned that one because everyone says to like never go to bed angry and figure out your argument before bed, but that has not ever really worked well for us. Maybe it will work well for somebody else, but speaking of arguing, what's one thing that we argue about?
We don't argue that much. Cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael is clean but not tidy, and I am tidy but not clean, and so sometimes they kind of clash, but we balance each other out, and all together we make one whole clean and tidy person. What are our love languages? Yours are gifts and acts of service. What are mine?
Words of affirmation
Uh-huh.
and gifts.
You just picked a random one.
I don't
'cause
know all
That's
of
my
them.
last one. Oh, and yours is physical touch too.
I don't know.
It's gifts, words, acts of service,
Acts of
physical
service.
touch, and quality time. Yeah, mine's words and acts of service. Okay, these are more about you. So, what is your favorite part about being done with your master's? Somebody asked.
That I don't have to check my school every day.
Yeah, that was the
It's
worst.
been 2.5 years
Of
because I
checking
switched
it all the time.
programs.
Yeah. What is your degree in? Because I butchered it the other day.
It's not that big of a deal. It's Master's in Science and Nursing, Nurse Executive. They know I switched.
I don't think I've talked too much in detail about it. You can give your little spiel if you'd like.
The school I went to was horrible. I was trying to get my nurse practitioner, and they sucked. And I lost all my agreements for the places I was supposed to do my clinical at. And so I switched to this because I just had to do one clinical rotation, and I still get a master's degree. And it still looks good. It'll pay off.
Yeah. Did you say what you were going to do? Did I miss it?
Nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
God always has a plan.
Well, and this makes more sense with where he's at now, which really, I mean, obviously it was the Lord, but just, yeah. Long term, I don't. Now that you're done, this is my question. Can you imagine being a nurse practitioner?
No,
Like this was the plan all along. Like this makes so much more sense for you, which is
I'm a
just
good
fun.
leader.
Yeah, like now that he's stepped into this new role, it's like the perfect fit. Like this is what he was meant to do. So it's just funny that he switched to this just because it would work, not necessarily because it was something he was super passionate about.
I just was doing it for the money.
Nurse practitioner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Nobody's a nurse on your channel that's watching this.
No, I mean, maybe. Let me know if you're a nurse. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. That's not true. I don't know. But the next question was, how do you like your new job?
I like it. It's good. It's different. It's a desk job, which I'm not used to.
Yeah,
Kind of. I mean, it
it's a
depends.
change for sure.
But I'm learning. It's been 6 months now, and I feel like I'm comfortable
Hasn't it been more than that?
where I'm
Like
at.
eight?
Nope.
Oh.
7 in 7 days.
Hmm.
But
What is your favorite thing about being a dad? That's a good question. Ellie.
watching her grow up,
Yeah.
there's always little leftovers to eat too.
Did you have a freak out when you became a dad?
No, surprisingly. What?
You did it?
No.
I mean, okay.
I was panicked about things because it was new, but I wouldn't say I ever freaked out.
Okay. I guess
I
that's
didn't have a mental breakdown.
And I don't think they mean like a mental breakdown. I think it's just like, did you have that? Because everybody, I feel like when they become a parent, has like that moment that they're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Maybe not. Maybe you didn't. Whatever.
Second nature to me.
What is the best part? This is a question for both of us. What is the best part of seeing your partner become a parent? That's a big question. You want me to go first?
Say it again.
What is the best, or what has been the best part about seeing your partner become a parent? So
I know what the
have
question
really,
means.
no, I'm answering the question. So I have really enjoyed seeing Michael be a dad because I am obviously a daughter, and so I know the importance of a dad and a daughter's relationship, and so it's really cool to already see their little relationship flourish and grow, because I can picture Jordan and Michael in 20 years, when she's my age and has a family of her own, and just cool. It's a very full circle moment for me, because I had such a wonderful dad and Michael was such a wonderful dad that I'm just I love that she gets to experience what it's like to have a great dad like I did, That's because I know a lot of people don't have that, and it's a big blessing.
Same goes for me, though. I don't know. Exactly what you said, but you also, not that we weren't grown up before, but we both grew up.
Yeah.
And are more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be rude.
We're more mature. You have to be more
We're
mature.
not
Yeah.
doing stupid things that we were before, but.
Yeah, but it makes you grow up for sure. How could it not? So you've liked that I've matured.
Yes.
That's funny. I actually feel that now that you say that. I'm yeah, that's true. You have matured a lot since having Jordan. Yeah, that's funny. Ellie, you're being loud.
No one wants to get in it.
Ellie.
Question for you. Why are you such a good girl?
How do you think our marriage has changed since Joe?
I feel it's harder to just have
Time?
time,
That's my thought.
an hour at the end of the day.
Yeah. Somebody else, I don't think I wrote it down, but somebody else asked, I don't think I wrote it down, how do we have intentional time with each other?
Weekends.
With Jordan. Or outside of Jordan, I mean. But yeah, our weekends and our evenings are very much protected as much as possible to make sure we're actually spending time with just each other. Because otherwise it'd be really easy to go throughout our day, especially because we both work full time, go throughout our day, come home, take care of Jordan, and then we have an hour and a half before we go to bed, and it'd be really easy to not spend quality time together in that hour and a half. And sometimes we literally just scroll on our phones, but we do try our best sometimes too, most of the time.
We also go to bed at 9 o'clock though.
We do, but that's because we wake up at 5 a.m. But
4:30.
Okay, only a few more. So how did we save for a house? / how do we budget and handle money? We don't.
You just gotta choose what you want to spend your money on.
Yeah, we're very picky.
Paid off our car, which was the biggest blessing in
2020, I think.
So we don't have car payments, which is, we're very blessed to not have that, which helped save money. We just gotta work hard. I work a lot. We use every dollar. How are you so successful? I don't know. I just am.
What? I'll cut that a little bit. Ellie was being a rascal. Okay. You were talking about every dollar.
Use every dollar.
Yeah, I talked about that in my
and
reset.
You really have to follow the budget.
Yeah. We definitely could be better at it. We're really, really working on it this year.
Don't eat out.
Yeah, we really don't.
Drink.
No.
This
is this is because I had a gift card from Christmas that we used.
Take your lunch every day.
Yeah.
Groceries is the biggest, and eating out is the biggest.
Not even eating out. It's just food. At the store that we don't necessarily need. We get a lot of snacks and kind of expensive is not a word. recipes, but we've been, I talked about that a little bit in my reset, which I'll link above. But we are working more on our finances this year. But we've definitely, I mean, we have always been pretty good with money. I feel like we live below our means, and we also like parts of what Dave Ramsey says, like the budget or the debt snowball. We kind of talked about that, like picking little debts. Oh, okay. I mean, we did
pay
it
off
though.
Credit card debts and debts.
Yeah, that's what we did.
build
We
your
paid off
savings.
all of the small debts, and then I mean, we did it. Yeah. Speaking of, who is the bigger spender in our marriage?
Recently, you. No. I get investments if I'm buying things that last.
Investments?
Things that
I
last.
thought you meant like you are investing in like
No.
stocks. I was like, since
No.
when?
Buy things that last, not stuff. I think in the last year it was you, buddy.
I agree.
I'm
not gonna
I was
argue.
eating out more last year.
Yeah, Michael spends literally since we've been dating, Michael has been like this, but no, you have always been, you spend a lot of money on like eating out and food, and I am very frugal with eating out, but I will buy like little things here and there, like at Target or on Amazon, but I won't eat out. But you won't go to Target or Amazon, but you will eat out. So like
I buy myself new clothes maybe once a year.
If
Wear the
that.
same things. Probably not even that much.
no, and
We'll get a couple.
if
new
I
pairs
see
or
like a
something.
cute sweater, I'll buy it. But so we both are, which is why we're working on the budget. Okay, I think that's all of them. Let me make sure, because I wrote down my favorite ones. I want to make sure. Oh, we can end on this one. This is the last one that I forgot. How did Michael propose?
Oh,
when you
I was
get
thinking.
engaged?
I know. I was thinking. It wasn't anything great.
Yeah, it was. It was cute.
It was at your old apartment.
Yeah, it was at my college apartment.
Her friends helped me decorate.
Yeah.
So on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing great.
It was cute, and then
Our
we were
family
having
was
like
there.
a little New Year's Eve party afterwards anyway. So it kind of felt like we were like celebrating our engagement. It felt like a little engagement party with our friends. It was fun. It was cute. It was very like college vibes.
If I could do it all over again, I would.
What would you do?
The Michael Scott. Go around the different areas and we went,
Yeah.
and then finish somewhere. That's what I
Like
intended
where we
to
went
do.
to high school and
But it was like
Our
0
first
degrees.
date.
And it was the dead
Yeah.
of winter. So.
something about December we really like. So we got engaged, got married, had our daughter, all in December.
I'm a warm-blooded person, so I'm always sweating. So I chose it very strategically.
Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. Why do you look like that?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's right. If you want more videos with Michael, let him know in the comments below. There were so many comments on
If you want me to make a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, you know how often Michael goes, I should vlog a day in the life of Michael today. And I'm like, go for it, do it. And he won't. But I was gonna
Yeah,
say on my
don't wanna
last
see
video, no, they don't want on my last video. So many of them commented and congratulated you for getting your master's, which was really, really nice. So
Thank you.
there's your personal cheers from Michael himself. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye,
You said
friends.
all that.
Goodbye.
You pick the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Look at it. That's gonna be nap time.